So, okay, wait. You already who know.
Leadership, what comes to your mind when you think of Malakwant?
You know who it is, beautiful people. It's your boy, Mr. Mahalo Music. And today, welcome to Campus Insider. We're having our special episode of the show, where we'll be getting close and personal with the firstborn, or should I say, the first student of the Northwest University Vanderbilt Park campus. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see who I'm talking about.
And ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, I'm sitting here with the former best first year of Mojalefa. That means he took part in the program called the Griffins. Also, he was then nominated and was elected to be the art and culture of Mojalefa. And leadership you've led consistently. So he went up to the higher level of the offices. He went to the office of the SEC. He became the art and culture of the SEC again. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sitting right here and I'm shaking a bit because I'm sitting with the firstborn of the campus. I'm talking about the deputy. No, it's not the deputy, I'm lying. It's the chairperson of the SCC and the deputy president of the SRC. Leadership, MJ Remeberance Motaung. So this is an entrepreneur, the founder of MJ Media House and the manager of the Raw. You know that one? This one. Which one? Which level is this one? No, ladies and gentlemen, welcome MJ Media House. Are you MJ Media House?
No, I'm MJ.
Okay, welcome Mojalefa Remeberance Motaung.
Students and viewers at home, allow me to greet you from the northwest part of my heart. My name is Mojalefa, the SCC chairperson, subsequently the SRC deputy president, like Mr. Mahalo has said.
Yes.
It's nice to be here. I'm honored, really, leadership.
Yeah, thank you very much, leadership, for also honoring. I know your schedule is very busy. This man is even looking at his time. But let's just get right into it. So right now, I'm just going to ask you very nice questions, and I'm very much sure that the students are going to be interested in knowing that. So the first one I'm going to ask you is that leadership, where do you come from? Where are you?
I always say I'm a village boy with city dreams.
Okay.
I'm a boy from Kwakwa, Lugambush. I was raised by my grandmother.
Yes.
Yes, I'm from Toko.
All right.
I'm from Toko. That's where everything started. That's where MG started.
Well, beautiful. That's why you always wearing polo next.
Yeah, that's why I always promote.
Yeah. No, but as I already alluded on my introduction, you've led so much, especially in the NW premises. Now, leadership, tell us which leader inspired you, and you can just narrate for us how it started for you to be a leader. So you can just take all of it.
Yeah, this question is very close to my heart, somehow, because I'm here. I'm the person I am because of that person.
Yeah.
A big shout out to Musa Wengosim Kabe.
Shout out to leadership.
That's the guy that groomed me to be a leader that I am today.
Yeah.
I remember how everything started. I was a first year, and obviously when you go to varsity, your mom will accompany you.
Yeah.
I faced my kids here at campus, and then we went to rest.
Yes.
And then when I arrived at rest, I see people wearing black blazers. I'm like, what's happening now? Or what the duty of these people? I didn't know what they were doing. I didn't know what they are up to. I didn't know their duties per se.
Yeah.
But I was like to my mom, I want to be one of these people.
Okay.
This guy is the first person to shake my hands here in the room. Here in the VAAL, understand?
The whole Musam Kabe. Okay.
Like that. Understand? He welcomed me with warm hands. With a smile always.
Yes,
understand?
Yes.
And then fast forward the story. The orientation program started. With Carnival, that's where you see.
Yeah.
I've always been there. Hence, I won the best first year of Mojalefa.
Yes.
I was the most active first year in Mojalefa.
Yeah.
I will do everything and anything. I can't seem to save my life, but I used to start songs of the President Laws.
Yeah.
I used to do everything.
We too.
You understand that? That's where Mukabel identified me as a arts person.
Yeah.
He grew me. I remember he firstly started putting me in his subcommittee. At the residence there, subcommittee.
Yeah.
I started as the member of the Arts and Culture subcommittee in the Mojalefa residence, and then the elections came. I stood for to be Arts and Culture officer of Mojalefa residence. I was the first day with the highest votes at
Yeah.
the residence.
Yeah.
I moved people. I remember.
You moved people. Very important to say. Moved. Yeah.
I moved
Numerical arrogance.
I moved people.
Leadership.
And no one contested me, by the way. At the residence,
No one contested.
Yes.
First year.
I understand. Yeah. And then fast forward the story came the SCC. With the SCC, it was more of the students' choice more than my choice.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I'm not ready to go to that level.
Okay.
You know that feeling like, hey, you can't do this. It's
much.
dangerous there. I wanted to be a vice prim, but then the students were like,
Go
there.
ahead.
Because of there was a time, as my house parent will say, Mr. Josie Wanyoni, there was a drought of trophies at Bushali village.
Okay.
And then we came, not only myself, we came as the house committee of Bushali 2019, 2020. We did our best and then we won majority of the trophies, understand? So then I became the SCCS and cultural officer because of the successful work we have done for the term at the house committee.
Yeah.
And then from now this one is still shocks me even today. From being the arts and culture officer, arts and culture office is an open portfolio, like we say.
True.
From the open portfolio straight
Yo.
to chairperson of
No
the campus.
academics, no residents.
No residency.
Yeah.
You moving pageants and then you shoot.
You just-
parachute straight.
Yo, but leadership, I'm going to stop you. I don't wanna, because of time. Let's just move forward. But thank you very much for that. I think people understood where you're coming from. Now, tell us just briefly, not briefly, but you can tell us, Guti, have you ever been a leader before NW?
Yeah, I've always been the person who like things.
Yeah.
In my leadership, I started as RCL. I'm sure people are familiar with RCL.
Yeah, high school, yeah.
Cake is more of SRC of
Yeah.
the school, understand. I started as a project officer. I remember in grade 11, I was a person responsible for Valentine's.
True.
I used to moor Valentine's in high school. And then from mooring Valentine's, when I was doing my grade 12, which is the last year in high school, I was elected to be the president of the school, Bush Secondary School.
Oh, so this thing of presidency,
This thing of presidency, finally.
Yeah. Oh, President then I see what you did there. So thank you very much. But moving right along leadership, I know that an institution, you come to now like a different space. Now you come to the VAAL people who are speaking Vietsotu, it's a different place. But now you get here, you are here to pursue your dreams or to further, fight for the things that you want to change at home and whatever that you. Now tell us now the balance between academics and, because you've already told us about leadership, so you tell us the balance between academics, leadership and business, because you're doing well in all of those spheres, but now how do you then balance as a leader?
I almost start like this. There's a saying that says, if you plan to fail, no.
If you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's all about putting your priorities straight.
Yes.
And knowing which one is which and on which day. Understand? I have my schedule. I know from Thursday till Sunday it's academics and then the bit of business.
Okay.
Understand? And then from Monday to Sunday is leadership, because leadership doesn't have a break.
Okay.
And then you must ensure that you keep your priorities straight. I always say this, with balancing, there will never be an exact balance.
Okay.
But you must ensure that in each and everything you do, what you do doesn't affect the other.
Okay.
Me being a businessman must not affect my academics. And being the leader that I am and doing business must not affect my academics.
Yeah.
The reason why I keep on referencing the academics, because this is the primary reason why we are here. You understand?
True.
So we must strike a balance, although it's not going to be a perfect balance. But you must find a way of striking a balance through priorities. Understand? And I will say this: leadership, academics, and businesses, I take them as plants that I water daily.
Okay.
And if I don't water these plants, they will dry out.
Sure.
And they will be named a bed farm.
Powerful. Guys, you heard that right from the president. But when you plan, or when you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And you must water every day the things that you're doing. If it's business, whatever, I think you understand that, guys. Guti, academics, whatever that you are involved in, make sure that you plan, make sure that you are consistent, and also a great leader is a leader that can be able to lead themselves. You get that?
Exactly.
A beautiful one. You know, I'm music. I move like that. But now, moving right along, I think we're coming to the end of our nice conversation. I just want to ask this, as the president also giving us a helicopter view. I want to understand, Guti, the academic societies. Do you think the academic societies are doing justice to their work in the campus? And also, how could they improve if there's anything to improve on?
In my honest opinion, there are different structures for your resin and NW.
Yes,
we have our house committee members, we have academic student chapters, we have societies, we have SCC, and all these structures play a vital role.
Sure.
And in each and every structure, there are certain limitations. Understand? So, in my knowledge, I will say that the academic student chapters, they are doing very well.
Okay.
Understand? Judging from the orientation and registration period,
Yes.
they did very well. They did their job, in my knowledge. Understand? And if we are to talk about the improvement, I think it's going to be best if we introduce accountability in that structure too. Accountability in the sense that they do mandate takings from the students of their respective faculties. They do report backs, understand? And there's this thing, not only to academic student chapters, to all the leadership structures, we must have succession plan. You know what makes us to like go in cycles, because everyone that enters a new leadership term is starting everything from scratch, understand? You must have a succession plan to say, I plan to do this. You can start over from here and then take over. Understand? So you must have a succession plan to say that when you are doing handover must not be me like shaking your hand. Congratulations. You must sit down.
Madeline's food.
Okay. You must sit down properly.
Yeah.
Check my challenges, check my successes, check how we can move forward.
True.
Understand? So that's just my plan.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we had that succession plan is everything. I think from where I come from, also from a leadership perspective, because there's a trend that I don't like that we do as student leaders, where you find that people are now acting as if your is it predecessors are now your enemies. You get that? Now people are like, no, these ones, they think they know better. We are now in the office, it's us leadership. And that's when I think the character of being able to hand over what I was thinking, and also the last part that I see as a problem is that, guys, whenever you come to a leadership position and you have an idea, it's no longer your idea. It's everyone's idea. It's for us to be better. So a great leader is a leader that does not keep their ideas to themselves, but can take out the ideas for everyone to then be able to, make it in whatever, environment that you're working on. But now, this one is the last one we are going to play again, Mr. President. Are you fine? Are you okay?
I hope it's not Mojalefa related.
No, don't worry. But it's so funny that you were telling us that whether you high school you were busy with Valentine's, but in Jolo it's bad.
Let's
Okay. The president is choosing to be very professional about it. So my game is very simple, ladies and gentlemen. My game, I'm going to give the president a word, and then from giving him a word, he's going to then give me one way to describe that particular word. So maybe for a trial run, we can go, Mr. President, if I give you the name love, what comes to your mind? Okay. So I think everyone understands it. So it's going to be that simple, and then we're going to be closing off. So I have some words that I prepared here, and two very, very, very sneaky ones that I prepared that the president does not know about. So the first one that I'm going to give the president is leader.
Savage.
Family.
Protection.
Friendship.
Loyalty.
Okay. Business.
Profit.
Leader.
7G.
Sure. So a great leader is a leader that serves.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you?
What you're asking me basically, what's a leader? In my own, like I said, leader 7G. A leader is someone that serves their people wholeheartedly, with their heart, with their mind, with their soul. And if to bring it to the context of student leadership, as a student leader, you must ensure that students, you must create a safe environment for students.
Sure.
Like students must not suffer in your presence.
Yeah.
Although we are limited somehow, but you must give it your all to assist that particular student. And leadership, in my own discretion, is not only about having followers. It's about you creating other leaders.
Yeah.
So that when you leave office, you don't leave virtue, because nature doesn't allow virtue.
Sure, that's very powerful. A great man once said to me, well, you know, people also, great men once said, they were not there. Me, a great man once said something to me. He said, the greatest investment you can ever do for yourself is to invest in people, not in buildings. Because the buildings do not make homes, but people make the building homes. So guys, as you can see, if you invest in your leaders, your subcommittees, you know, make sure that you invest in them, teach them. If you're a great leader, success, because a great leader is not scared to have successors.
Yeah. That's like the...
Okay, thank you very much. Now the last ones that I have for you, these ones. Leadership, what comes to your mind when you think of Malakwant?
Can I tell you the history behind the
Okay, yes, please, because everyone is busy talking about Malakwant. Tell us, what is Malakwant?
Can attest to this.
Okay.
We won the SRC handover in Mafiki.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, it was SRC handover. We were sitting with Mafiki comrades. You know, Mafiki comrades, if you sit with them, you will love how they speak.
Yeah.
You know that political accent.
Yes.
Yeah, Kale was sitting with Kahish, I think, and this other SEC member. They were speaking. Understand? And they were like, hey, Mona. They mentioned the word Malakwant.
Okay.
Like Malakwant. I'm like,
Yeah.
what's Malakwant? We go to the dictionary, we search Malakwant, it doesn't appear. We asked them, we had pride, we didn't want to ask them, we wanted to understand the conversation without asking and interrupting. We asked them, what's to Malakwant? And to Malakwant, and people use it, they use it. To Malakwant is to have, to engage in politics of horizontal aerobics. To Malakwant is to, in simple terms, is to have sex, unfortunately, understand? So, and I say everyone, Malakwant.
People have been Malakwanting lectures.
It's not you.
Hey, guys, you must stop this thing of yours.
To Malakwant is to have sex.
Sure.
Straight up. So we took that word from Mafiki, that table, then we brought it straight to VAAL, and everyone was like, man. And I, but let me
no, let's close it like that. Guys, now you know this thing of Malakwanting everywhere. Now I'm going to be offended when someone says Malakwant. Yay, don't do that. Okay, the last one is guerrilla.
A guerrilla. A guerrilla is a person that doesn't give up no matter the hardships. A guerrilla is someone that will fight even if the war.
Yeah.
You see that you are fighting and losing badly, understand?
Yeah.
A guerrilla is someone who will fight the battles that doesn't even concern them.
Yeah.
In my own expression, that's a guerrilla.
Yo, beautiful. Well, guys, you've heard it from the mouth of, the prestigious.
That was a surprise, man.
That's a surprise. Thank you very much. That means I did a very good job. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. Before I let you go, I want you to then give the people, because we've been telling them that you're a businessman, you're doing, where do people get you, in terms of social media, and also where do they get the orders of your brands and everything like that?
My personal Instagram handle is MJ_Remembrance. And then my photography Instagram handle is MJ Media House, and my clothing line Instagram handle is raw_clothing line. Please follow the above mentioned.
Yeah. And then I know you are releasing something very soon, or is it already released? The winter special.
Yo, I'm dropping a Goomba jacket. That one.
Yeah.
The campus shop.
They shall represent. Well, thank you very much, Mr. MJ. We really appreciate your presence. We appreciate you squeezing us in your busy schedule. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it on one of your best TV show. No, is it TV show? Yes, TV show of the campus, which is Campus Insider. Make sure that you follow us on Instagram, which is campus_insider. Ladies and gentlemen, we are bringing something special. We're bringing something fresh, something different. So make sure that you follow us. And guys, we love you so much. Campus Insider, if you want to be inside, it's okay.